All right. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right. This is good. Okay. So, welcome to the Thunderia casual event number 4. We're showcasing right now the Parsec game server. It's a way to play Parsec games that are on the launchbox. If you're a verified user, you won't need the host to be you won't need the host to play the games either solo or multiplayer or with another person. So basically works like a Parsec, like a game server. So I want to showcase something real quick. We have a few new games. We have Bloody Roar Extreme. We have Mario Kart Double Dash. We have Mario Party 6. Soul Calibur 2, which is going to be for this Sunday's tournament. But I would like to showcase a game that's going to be also in the Sunday tournament. So, can we play Chocobo Racing? Just let me come in first, then we can start. Want us to showcase, the game that we're going to do tournament on, which is going to be in 7 p.m. Let me just get my gamepad. All right, I'm in. Let's do this. All right. Okay, let me just go where Chocobo Racing is. Here it is. All right. Haven't played the game before in my life, so should be fun. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the sound is okay. Yeah. Everything should be good. So let's just enjoy ourselves and play some games. Thank you. Hello. We can do, let's see, versus mode or Grand Prix. Hmm. Hello, Blood.
Ew.
Hey, we had to do some audio issues. There were. All right, let's do player 1 versus player 2. All right, we'll pick. I don't know. It seems like a chunky. Eh. there is a move called mug. I don't know what that is. I'll just do the dash. You can pick whatever.
Mug is steel. So
Oh,
so your opponent a racer near you might have a power up you want and you can steal it.
yeah. Just pick an ability that you want. Leo. Alright. Everything should be good. Wait.
Ugh.
Mm.
Sadly, the Shadow CPU wasn't quite up there for single core performance to take on DOA 3 in a great way.
Mm, too bad.
It was
But give
it
it
was running
time.
it was running at 45, 50 frames a second. I tested it again on my own PC. My own PC, it wrecks it, but it's like, wait, does that mean this emulator only works off a single core? It turns out, yeah, it just uses a single core for the majority of it. That's why it performs that way.
Mm. Okay. Square is acceleration. So sorry, we're playing the game for the first time. All right. R1 seems to release the ball. You use the special. Okay, so it's not a homing missile. All right, that's good. What's this? Um, yeah, I moved to the basement, by the way, but
Oh yeah, I saw. This is just to avoid everyone else.
eh,
Stay out of the way.
hacked. Yeah.
Bag it.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
You still gonna be having? Are you still gonna be having TV night with your brother, or was that over now?
Over. Everything is over. It kind of became a little bit unsafe. Ooh,
Okay.
so the arrow is dashing. Nice. Yeah. I don't know what that is, man. uh, yeah, I'm showcasing the games that we're going to be doing for the tournaments. Yeah, wish I did the event yesterday, but all right, let's
Oh yeah.
go.
The P62 course gonna be coming out next week apparently.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yep.
All right, let's go to another course. Let's do this one. All right. Um,
Even though there's like one thing that I'm kind of a bit confused about.
hmm,
How comes you've never asked me to make a patch file for you?
uh, I think
I'm only
that.
I'm only saying. I'm like wondering why you've never actually asked me.
eh, I was looking for like a legitimate way to get a place where I can
Oh,
get
oh,
patch files.
there is a like don't get me wrong. There's a PCSX2 forum post. I think has a bunch like a bunch. But the problem with it is it's not like a complete list.
Uh,
It's more like oh here's some that they posted there. Like most of the stuff that I've made stuff for didn't even have a patch file there. So it's kind of like
here.
the luck of the draw.
Well, here's the thing. I got. I was taught on how to do a patch file or
Oh,
a
it's easy,
patch
it's
file.
easy as fuck. Oh, it's pip
Yeah.
easy. To be fair, I prefer using a patch file over bloody other cheat methods just because you can actually mix and match different you can like mix and match action replay with code junkies, all this shit. Like you don't have to go to a single format. You can just take cheats from different types and put them together. So you can get cheats that you wouldn't usually be able to have a combination of.
Oh, hi Herm. To be fair, I kind of spent a few hours learning the ins and outs of the patch file, and it was easier than I thought, but it took me a while to get there. You know, I
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
I was up till 6 a.m. to learn it. So yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like with the packed vowels, it's literally like a 5 minute thing.
Mm.
Just or like five, and most of that 5 minutes is just finding the cheats that you want.
The thing is, I used the wrong site to find it. The thing I did was idiotic. So what I did was I went to a little forum
Hmm.
and I went over page by page more than 391 pages worth of material to search for what I want. The
Yeah.
thing is, some people post Panache files, others just post the codes for it. What I failed to understand at that point, and I didn't know, is I could have gone to a certain site that allowed me to just type in the name of the game I want, and I would have had it. And I did not know it until 5, maybe 6 a.m. Mm, and that's what
Okay,
happened.
so you didn't learn how to make one. You just found a site that you could get shit from.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I've been told how to do it. What's the procedure? The procedure is pretty easy. I mean, people thought I didn't know basic computer stuff, and they said maybe you should learn like basic stuff. And they're right. I'm just um I didn't know what to look for, and the resources are not very clear cut when it comes to that. So unless you know
Okay.
for a specific place, and I found the information I was looking for from the PCSX2 Discord. Yeah. So now I can do that. There is a collection out there for with hacks, but the hacks are mostly kind of
Mm.
widescreen hacks.
Most of the
You know.
base stuff, like most of the unlock everything cheats we had to use for the S Arcade online, um, did not have like patch files that were ready made.
Mm. I
So
see.
I had to go back. We had to go back and make each one. Thankfully, the process is quick and simple. Um, and then there was a couple of games where like there wasn't an unlock all cheat. There was like cheats, like loads of different cheats to get everything, and some weren't even on the same cheat engine. So basically, we had to mix and match cheats, convert them separately to get it to work, which would have meant that if we say just had action replay, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
Mm.
So
Uh.
I just found this shit actually kind of convenient now when we have to do it for setting up a game for S Arcade.
Mm. Oh yeah, definitely. It just to be fair, at this point in time, like everything I've tried with the RetroArch stuff,
Yeah.
basic emulation, tells me it's gonna become piss easy with when it comes to PCSX2. And I'm guessing if they ever plan to implement like hacks and things like that, it's gonna be even easier. So yeah.
Well, depends on the implementation. Most of the good hacks are just built into RetroArch itself, which helps. The one thing I want to see like how they handle whether they have handle cheats. So core there is one core in RetroArch where it doesn't handle cheats like everything else, and that's Dolphin. Like
Hmm.
Dolphin, you have to go like manual into text and show that. You can't, it's like if you want cheats, go in the manual Dolphin is actually probably the best way for cheats for breaking a Dolphin. But yeah, there's like an extra step for that shit. But for everything else, it's download. So I'd be curious to see whether they put the PS2 shit into the database style because there is a database that exists for it, or whether they will decide to just go, okay, here's like a panache shit. But if they do that, there might be a chance where you might be able to download all the panaches through RetroArch, which is also nice.
Yeah. Also, Herm, if you're curious, we're doing Chocobo. This is one of the games that we will be doing tournaments for. It's called Chocobo Racing. It seems like an okay game. Maybe it's no Crash Team Racing, but it's a fun game. Um, the other game that we're doing tournaments for is what was it? Soul Calibur 2. Yes, that one. So we're gonna showcase. Yeah, if you want to compete in it, the Discord link is in the description. Or if you want the Discord link, you can just tell me and I'll post it in the Twitch stream. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm just you know showcasing a lot of various games. I don't want it to be same old shit. Like I could just play Sam Show 7, Tekken 7, and all that, but that wouldn't exactly showcase on what the game server can do. So
Yeah, and just so you know, the stream that you're watching currently right now is actually streaming the parsec itself.
Yeah.
So this isn't being streamed off the actual host.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, my good friend Leo is doing his best to stream this, and I gotta say the quality has been good so far. Unlike mine, which is complete and utter dog shit. Remember Horizon Zero Dawn, which I told you, oh, it lags every fucking second, Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. To be honest, there have been some positive feedback for the puzzle bubble in terms of advertisements. A person was scratching his head that there was whatchamacallit, a tournament for that kind of mode. He was kind of expecting for X. Didn't respond yet, but I'll tell him that X is on its way. Eventually. Oh man. But yeah.
You know what's awful throughout. Thank God I've got my phone, because like the day after, my home internet was like fucking unusable. It was so fucking weird. I think I think it's due to the lockdown. You know, there's so many more people at home right now.
To be fair, Blood, I have a good ISP provider, and here is why I'm gonna say that. I know it's not true, but here's why I'm saying it. I have reports on my country that every 5 minutes there is a power outage, there is an internet outage on the other ISP providers. It's unusable. So if I had stable internet, it would probably be stable but unusable, mostly because, oh, he's online for 5 minutes. Once every 5 minutes, it would go fucking down. So,
Yeah.
in a sense, yeah, it's probably unstable, but at least I have it. And I will have 1 to 2 internet outage per month, which is not that bad if you think about it. It's COVID shit. What can you expect?
Actually, now I'm thinking about it. How comes the PS1 had the best kart races?
I have no fucking clue, but that is one of... I don't know. Did it?
Yeah, it kind of did. Because what in terms of like, because you know people talk about the N64, but what did the N64 have? The N64 had Mario Kart 64,
Diddy Kong,
and Diddy Kong Racing. Those are the main ones. But I kind of feel like Chocobo Racing. I feel like Chocobo Racing and Crash Team Racing. I feel like both of those games have aged better.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me on that. I just literally, I genuinely feel that way.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I play retro games, like, non-stop. You know this.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will say yes, but at the same time, it has good kart races, but not great, like Mario Kart and things like that. Like, Mario Kart has iconic racers. Mario Kart is an iconic racer, actually.
Oh no,
Sorry.
no. I was talking more between the N64 and PlayStation 1.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. There are more kart races on the PS1 than there are on N64. But in general,
To be fair though, yes, there's not many kart races on N64. They're decent ones. There are a lot more on the PS1, but there's also a big chunk of those are kind of shit. But outside of that, you've got a good couple of like gems, I feel, that are like generally, especially for the time, generally really good ones mixed in. And that's why I think the PS1 was better for it. But there was more of them, but not necessarily better. But you had stuff like Chocobo Racing and like Crash Team Racing and
Smurf 1, 2, 3.
Oh god. Oh god. But you get the point. It's like there was at least like three decent ones. There's like
No,
okay, had
I like my general consensus between the PS1 and the N64, and it's mostly because I don't know shit, but it's mostly that the PS1 in general has more. It doesn't mean they're better, but they have, in my opinion, more games than the N64. I don't know.
oh,
That's
there's more games, but I feel like there's higher quality stuff in the N64.
no, I totally understand. I
But
mean,
but you are right. You are right. There is less. Like, but you go quality. It's like, is there really a game on the PS1 in terms of the shooting genre that can match up to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark?
no, 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 no. I don't think so. I mean, it has good shooters like Medal of Honor Underground. It
But
has
it's
good
like,
shooters.
and then going into 4, you start going on the lines of like Tora 1 and 2, which was that kind of thing.
And they're also cool classics. I was speaking to Mitsuri, a big shout out to her. Back in the beginning days for Parsec, for me, we played a bunch of we played Turok, a certain fan build or something like that. Even though it wasn't on Parsec back then, it was I think planned, and so we played for hours. That game is has the quality of. I can't exactly say. I don't know. Maybe Half-Life 1? Maybe? And you know how people love Half-Life 1. Let's be honest. It's a classic. It's basically a classic.
And it's like, and there's situations like in terms of like the space, that's the sort of like speed racing type games, like like you can't really compare Wipeout to F-Zero, the F-Zero X.
No, that's a different game. No, even here's the thing. I love Wipeout. I probably love Wipeout more than I love F-Zero, mostly because I'm shit at F-Zero. But that's the only reason. I think Wipeout is good even on its own. But then again, F-Zero is, you want speed? We'll give you enough speed that you don't know what to fucking do with it. And even then, it wouldn't be the most important thing in the game.
To be fair, the best F-Zero games, not best Zero, in terms of Wipeout, the ones that really felt like decent Wipeout games was the PSP Wipeout and the last PS3 release of Wipeout HD.
Yeah.
PS1 Wipeout.
Eventually, I wouldn't know. I've never really played a whole lot of PSP. The only PSP games I've ever really tried out were God of War. The one thing to test whether or not my PC can run PPSSPP. And it was a 50 Cent game. I don't remember which version of 50 Cent game, but it was a PSP version of it. And the FF games. That's all I have in terms of experience when it comes to PPSSPP games.
Oh, do you know what though? PSP. When you actually go through that library and you play those games, the PSP will fucking surprise you.
Hey, I like it. I am liking what I'm playing with the Final Fantasy. I don't have enough experience to say anything on that console.
Oh, absolutely. But PSP, had some PS1 legacy stuff that was re-released and improved quite a fuck ton, and some of that PS2 stuff put into it, and then some of its own exclusive games was really fucking good. I think it's one of those systems that didn't get a lot of look into how many good games it was because it was a handheld. But there's really good stuff on it. Same thing, the funny thing is the Vita has a very similar story, where it's it's a handheld cost. There's actually a lot of really good games on there that you can only play on Vita, but because of the track the beta had, it got ignored and people never discovered it. That's why I kind of think that when Vita emulation picks up and people just download and play these games for free, that there's going to be a resurgence of it, kind of similar to the Saturn. It's
with the Chocobo racing, and then we'll go over to Soul Calibur 2. So I want to showcase it.
I've been hearing some pretty decent shit actually from people about the recent months about Saturn emulation actually. Last 4 months.
Oh, really? So what's the feedback on it?
Well, for the first time, so with Saturn emulation, you could either have improved graphics with ruining a few load bugs and losing some compatibility, or you could have the accuracy.
All right.
Now we can have both, and they fix most of the graphical shit, so you can scale the graphics up, keep the accuracy of the emulation, and have it scaled properly so there's no graphical block bugs like pixelization or like shadows or any of that shit. So they've done a good job.
Sneaker heard about Mario Party. We'll probably have some Mario Party games eventually, but I haven't been contacted about that yet.
Oh yeah. Plus would be very unhappy every time I get a pack of games and Dragon Ball Fighters ain't.
We'll get it eventually. I mean.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you throughout.
Yeah.
The reason why it's not already there is because there's not a crack that has the last 3 to 4 characters that have been released.
I know, actually, you did tell me the last time. We don't have an optimum version of the game.
It's like Dragon Ball Fighters is the only game that I can do a tournament of, by my own Steam library. But I wouldn't necessarily put it up on the server. Not necessarily put up on the server. Which, again, is not ideal. Because, you want people to be able to drop in and practice the game on the server, of course. So it's not really ideal. But if it wins, I'll do it. That's the way I'll do it.
Here's the thing, right now, Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Parasect Anniversary is second place. Tekken 7 is first place by most votes, and third place is Soul Calibur. 6.
Oh, 6? Alright, cool.
Yeah, the latest one, I think. Everything else is, not even enough to have,
promotions really, it does like promotions and pushing of that shit needs to be done pretty heavily in awareness, and make a post with maybe we should set up at some point like an auto post, for example, something that has like the game server basics to it with the ID to friend attached to it.
Yeah.
And an updated game list or something like that, just so you can put up on everyday basis, like, hey, by the way, this is actually a thing.
Yep. Yeah. The thing is, we have a lot more votes for the Parsec Anniversary than we had previously, so I will remind 2 or 3 days. That's gonna be the time period. Yeah.
I actually want to point out one thing. This is the first time we haven't had a CBS2.
They know it's Parsec. They don't want it on that one. They want it on something else. That's why it's not there.
No. But you've got to realize what was available last time we did this type of thing on CBS2 was trying to push through. We had Bear at the height of its hype.
Yeah. True.
We had fucking Bear at the height of time, and then we did it again after that fact. It still did. It's just ironic that every time it got beaten.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
All right, sound is okay, Leo. Just checking with the messages, but. Uh, hmm. Oh,
Okay.
Perm, welcome to the voice chat. If you want to come to the voice chat, we're here. Uh, he just joined the Discord. Yep. So this is good.
By
Oh.
there.
All right. So let me just So yeah, we're going to.
There is something I might announce, depending on how shit goes tomorrow.
Okay.
Depending on how shit goes tomorrow, which I'm not putting any bets on it or money on it. Depending on how shit goes, Sword Calibur 2, mate. Not the first game.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed you booted that one up.
Okay. Soul Calibur 2. Oh, yeah.
Is that the top? There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. To be fair.
Okay, so depending on how it goes tomorrow, because I think I've got a big chance of it, but depending on how it goes tomorrow, I may announce a PlayStation 5 event.
PlayStation 5 event.
Yeah.
Really? Do you have it?
I have no. Well, it depends tomorrow, but I have a really fucking good chance of getting one tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm not saying
that's
it's, I'm not saying it's guaranteed. That's why I'm not announcing this shit. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It's just I got a. I found out that my local store, which carries PC World, is gonna have a fuck ton of them locally, and these ones are literally only pick up from the store only, no pre-orders or anything. So I actually have. So if I get them, there's like a whole line of people and kind of fuck. But from what I'm being told, I should have a decent chance of getting one. I'm walking back home with one tomorrow.
Circle, Leo. This one uses the circle button because it's a GameCube. So. Select the stage. Yeah. Yeah. No, to be honest, if that fucking happens, I'm gonna lose my shit. But speaking of which, let's say you have it. Let's just say, in theory, you have it, right? Do you have a game that could that you would be like interested in running?
Oh, got a few ideas. I'm picking up with a couple of games. If I do, if I actually get in, I'll be getting a couple games for it. But I don't know, I might just do a couple of little things, a couple of some of the PS4 games have been upgraded on it.
Yeah, nice. Wow, nice. PlayStation 5. What the heck?
To be fair, the only reason why I'm gunning for it is because today went really bad when it came to trying to grab a 6800 XT. The stock was even worse than the 38. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, goddamn, man. I wish you could have gotten it.
Like, it's sort of like, oh shit. So now you're on a point where it's like, okay, so 3080, no stock. 6800 XT, no goddamn stock. And now it's looking like stock's not really replenishing much up until whoever's like, who fucking knows. So you're looking at like deep 2021. So now I've gone burned so many times trying to look for shit. I'm thinking, you know what, I want to get fucking something. I was gonna get a PS5 anyway, and originally around the time of Ratchet and Clank was my original.
I mean, we don't even have to do a tournament for it. We could probably even just do like casuals with it. I don't know. It's up to you anyways, but I'm just looking for fun.
And after yesterday, we already after a couple of days ago, Titan 2 has already been updated to work with the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I know that's what you're doing.
So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, uh, you know, I'll say this. I love everything that's PlayStation related, so if it's a new gen kind of thing, why not?
Oh yeah, and there is one thing. What the PlayStation 5 is and what the Xbox Series X is has weirdly switched around.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is the PS5 is the one with a much faster SSD, but the Series X is loading everything in terms of like the operating system and shit faster. The Series X is a supposed more powerful GPU. The PlayStation 5 is outperforming it in frames. And I'm
Also,
like, okay.
yeah. Also, seems like it's official. The SNES community just said that SNES runs better than nothing for most connections. Yeah.
So the Fight Kid 2 finally hit some leeway there.
Yes. I mean, it was going to. Like, here's the thing. Uh, I will always push netplay programs that show promise, and no matter how much I dislike Fightcade 1, uh, the thing is that Fightcade 2 is godlike right now when it comes to the performance. Yes, some games have desync issues, but think about it like this: at least once a month, maybe once 2 months, you have an update. I'd rather take a program that has regular updates than a game that has janky ass updates. Like you know, you don't know when it's gonna be released. You don't know when the updates come in. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, big shout outs to the 5K2 team. Also there is Flycast, which I have yet to test the online for it, but I test the offline for it. The offline is pretty fucking smooth as silk, but on my PC, and my PC is what? And my PC is like onboard GPU thing.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, like yeah, it requires a bit more. It requires a bit more in terms of hardware, but it's number one, the game compatibility is higher. Number two, it's more accurate, which, to be honest, that's the
Which
two most important things for me in
now,
emulators.
now the thing about how the compatibility and the accuracy is it's not only going to be more accurate when it comes to emulating locally, it also means it's going to cause less situations that could potentially cause a desync due to emulation. You know, it's one of those things which makes PS2 really fucking hard. Is that there is a lot of emulation shit in the background that kind of stops it from being perfect.
Alright. No,
Fuck it.
yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, here's the thing: I can barely afford a PS4 right now, so if I can play PS5 on parsecs, heck, I'm all for it.
Just does Bev know that Blue Mine is the one doing Flycast?
No.
Okay, because Bev fucking hates that guy.
He can hate him all he wants, but the fact is.
Oh no, because oh no, I had a sort of impression. It's not just Bev. I had an impression that was like I spoke to him. I spoke to him a while back, and he didn't seem like he knew, or the whole netcode front. He was kind of making statements that seemed a bit out there, and he was just working. And he was just working on like just graphical stuff. So we had nothing got. So I thought, okay, he's seeing hot air, talking about shit that we don't have access to right now. So I was like, okay, yeah. And then Bev thought he was talking bullshit, and thinking, oh shit, he's actually. I think something else with Bev and this guy had a different altercation. That's why
Here's the thing.
So much. But hey, turns out to be the real deal. It's making some progress. Now, I can't wait for the next Dreamcast emulator to get NetPlay.
No, here's the thing though. Like, here's the thing. Even if I don't like a certain guy, if I can have rollback for any kind of system, fine, so be it. Let him do what he needs to do. I don't need to get along with him anyways. It's about emulation progress and net play progress. Doesn't fucking matter to me. Like, do we really want to be picky when it comes to how people react? Yeah, there are a lot of people that are not easy to communicate with. Yes, but they do pretty great stuff. Even in the movie industry, you have good actors. They're not easy to work with, but they do great stuff. It doesn't mean they're bad actors. So, nah, man, like, fine. Blue Mind is working on Flycast.
Oh yeah. You're doing good fucking work. You're doing great fucking work.
If we get rollback for Flycast, oh great! Awesome. I'll be the first. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'd honestly prefer it to be done on Fly, because I've been saying this since day fucking one, haven't I? The Flycast. So like where I want it to be, but no, I generally think that Flycast, despite being a little bit more demanding, which is still I don't think it's very demanding in the first place. I think it'd be much nicer and easier, especially with Reminders got access to the actual dev, like easy. So you have to understand how it works. So if Reminder is trying to do that, right now he's got the best chance, and what he's done so far, what he's done so far with Flycast, you know, I've got absolutely no reason to doubt him.
Here's the thing, like, the more systems are going to be finished and going to be added rollback, less systems are going to be needed. I mean, other projects are going to be worked on more. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will, but it's a really bad way of thinking. But I'm thinking, oh, if most of the systems are being worked for rollback, maybe someday, somehow, I'll get PS1 rollback. Yeah, no, that's the only thing on my mind currently, and you know that. Like, here's the thing, it's good. Like, Naomi's good, Dreamcast's good, that's all good. But my main focus lies on PS1. I'm not hoping for PS2 because I'm not a fucking lunatic. What I am hoping is PS1, because PS1 I can be at least realistic. PS2, no.
You know, in its current form, I know there are people that are working on it. I've even said this to you before.
Yes.
That are looking into it. Very mixed right now, in terms of the progress I've been hearing. Which is kind of like, that's kind of like how you deal with programming. Just like, you know, that's just natural.
Yeah, but that's normal.
But no, but it's good showing that they're, you know, it's actually being worked on. Now, the race will be when some motherfucker works out how to just sort out the syncing shit with freaking Duck Station, and then suddenly it's like, oh, what's this?
I'll say this, and I do agree with you. You know, progress takes time, but if it's mixed, that means there is some progress. That means I'd rather take mixed than not be able to fucking run at all. Like, at least there is some progress, rather than no progress at all. So
we're just waiting for that magical time when we just see rollback netcode on a 3D game.
Well, I am not sure if this is true, and it's probably not. It's probably me just hoping that it is. But apparently, there have been some positive feedback on the Tekken 7.
That's not rollback. It's not rollback.
All right, just
I love
making
the
sure.
amount of I love the amount of people that are selecting robots. No, they got freaking confused by some shit that Harada. It's basically Harada. People getting confused by the statements of Harada because he's claiming rollback. No, he changed the rollback value, not rollback netcode. He explained it. He explained that way before. It's not rollback netcode.
Yeah.
It's better. It is better, but it's basically more optimal delay. Is basically what it is.
I
You know,
mean,
so you will get improvements in a lot of scenarios, but it's not rollback.
no, it's to be fair. If that's the case, the first 3D game would probably be not a specific game, but I'm guessing it would be a PS1 game. Because I don't know, man. To be fair, I think the PS1 would be the most
Oh,
soon
are
in
you sure
terms.
about that? Are you sure about that,
Oh,
mate?
no. I'm hoping that it
Yeah,
is.
no. If the shit I'm hearing and what people are working with, I could say Dreamcast will probably be the first rollback system.
Hey, if it is, I don't care. Like, Dreamcast has Virtua Fighter on it, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go.
Be fair, rollback please to Rumble. Like round two.
Hey,
Rollback Soul Calibur.
yeah, and like a
Like
lot.
rollback Power Stone and shit. Yeah, it'd be great. Um,
Yeah.
I actually wondering like how would that be? Because like with 2D games, there's like a lot of shit you can do that can make things not look as jank. But I wonder how jank shit will look in the beginning. It will play good, but some shit will probably look jank. I
Yeah.
do think that.
No, I mean, like, here's the thing. It's not gonna be ideal. There are going to be struggles in the beginning. Let's be honest. Like, we can't expect perfect, like a perfect gameplay from the get go. It just doesn't work like that. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, hats off to the programmers that are even attempting it, man. Programming, it's not exactly pouring a coffee in a cup. It's not that easy. People think it's easy, so
I have some mental questions for people that think anything like that, akin it to pouring anything to do with computers into a hot cup. I feel like that person is a fire hazard. I I feel like they need some help and need to be thrown down to the ground.
yeah, it was just a rhetorical situation, you know. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh, I
oh
get it.
yeah.
I get it. I get it. I should put the burning hot cup inside the PC with the power supply, right?
That's funny. Oh man. You know, I'm starting to like Soul Calibur 2 more and more. The more I play with Leo. Yeah,
What you say that, but you're just a you're a button basher maxi player.
of course I am, man. You do realize that. You do realize I haven't.
Don't worry. I spoke to other Soul Calibur players that say, people that play Soul Calibur that pick Maxi for that exact reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Maxi is a cool ass character. I mean, the moment I saw Maxi, why the hell am I playing with Mitsurugi when I could play with Maxi? It's kind of.
I'm sorry, but Soul Calibur 2 sucks because it doesn't have QB.
Well, that's why you have Soul Calibur. Wait, didn't we? All right. Well, you have. I mean, 2B is in Soul Calibur.
Despite the fact that she's like one of the crapper characters in the game, like easily punishable, I seemingly do better with her for some reason.
Here's the thing. I would say if you're new to Soul Calibur, pick Mitsurugi. But if you really want to, button mash your way out of a sticky situation, I would say Maxi.
I would say there's another character to put on that list.
All right, and that would be.
I would say Keelik. I just feel like single button presses long range like shit is probably the next thing on like the new
If
player list.
we're going that route, then probably Nightmare.
No, but I feel like Helix has got more range.
Does he?
Yeah,
Feel like his
oh,
secondary range.
especially like in Soul Calibur 2, like he's got a
Let me
lot
check
more
something.
keep-way jump shit.
I don't know. Seems like Nightmare would be the ideal ranged guy. Let me see. Sorry, I was looking at the messages for a moment. Um, uh, to be fair, I wouldn't know.
See, it's not fair because 2B isn't in it.
Nice one. I used to do it was called randomizer back in the day, but it was like an AI tournament. So people would pick their pick like on a certain time of what character they thought it would win, right? Like it would be
You know,
Mugen or Soul Calibur.
I was in that, remember? A couple times.
Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I must use my memory.
Like, what? I came into the server like 2 months into this life. Still kind of the beginning.
Yeah, to be fair, you did. Yeah, you did. I still don't understand how like how Thunderia became one of the, I guess, the only Discord server that does 6 tournaments a week.
Well, I can answer that question very easily. You decided to throw 6. It's quite. You know, you just stayed consistent. You just stayed consistent, which is the biggest key, and you grew that gradually. Even though you did have periods where you went, okay, I'm just going to do 2. We're doing five at fucking once. Okay, calm down there, sir. Calm down there, sir. And then suddenly build up again. So that's consistency.
Yeah.
That's how you did it.
I was talking this with Toby More Crazy. He's the guy that does advertising for the SNES stuff, which he did
Yeah.
TMNT XGL. Big shout out to him. He said, "I doubt there is there is no one that we know that does 6 tournaments a week." Well, I told him we don't know that, but right now, as far as I can know, yeah.
Well, just be freaking. Let's be honest. The majority of the people that are hosting these tournaments are adults who more than likely have a job, work, and a family.
No, I understand. It's just I think that even if I did have, now I'm not talking family, but let's say I did have a job, right? Back when I had a job, we did like 5 tournaments a week, and I still could come on time.
No, that era was 3 tournaments.
Oh, 3? All right,
Yeah,
my bad
it
then.
was 3.
No.
No, because I know what you're talking about. This is when you were basically getting that 7, was it 8 quid of like 8 quid a full day or some shit.
Yeah.
What you were doing there. I remember that. And because I took part in nearly everything for a small period of time when you were in that, you know, we're doing that.
Yeah.
There was only a few. It wasn't big. It
Yeah.
kind of naturally it naturally exploded. We didn't have tournament after another tournament often. You had some days where you did. It wasn't as consistent. It became more consistent. Like I remember the day you did the shit didn't expand in terms of amount of tournaments until past it came into the picture. So you had until you had that day where you had Tekken 3 Manathan and then Tekken Tag. I remember that one specifically because that's when we had all the same people. It showed towards the Manathan server, and the same people loved it playing it on Parsec, and it was a shit show. I remember that day.
So do I. Yeah, I also remember the day Dolphin flopped for the first time. Ah, great days.
Like, yeah, well, to be fair, Dolphin is sort of like the poster child of the netcode is really fucking good. But due to emulation, due to other factors, how games are different from each other, how compatibility online doesn't always work out. But I'm confident that they can do more. I'm confident in that shit.
I mean, they did. I mean, a certain community did. Certain people did Slippy, which is a melee rollback. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's 6 months spent optimizing it for a singular title.
Yes, but at least it's 6 months. At least it's 6 months. At least it's something that they can grasp with now. You know. At least it's something available for them.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it really doesn't. Listen, if the result is rollback, does it really matter how much long it takes?
Oh no. But
Especially,
I was talking about that in terms of a project to do, wide a rollback for Dolphin, which, by the way, no one's working on that. I haven't confirmed that one.
yeah.
No one in the main team is actually working on it. There was a bit of hype for developing it around the first couple of weeks that Slippy came about, thinking, okay, what can we learn from Slippy? How does it work? And it's just Slippy was just so well done to the engine in Smash Bros. That you just can't translate it. Okay, that's not okay. That's not true. It works. You can modify with a lot of work. You can modify it into like a fucking Kirby game, but it's not something you would use as.
I mean, think about it. It's a GameCube game. It's like a PS2 generation game. So for me, that's impressive work right there.
I think the most insane thing about it to me was after a whole bunch of fucking work, I managed to sort of get the rollback working on Soul Calibur 2. But it's just so fucking fiddly. And it's like the scenarios to get that shit working is so hilariously perfect. It's like it's sort of like, okay, what's the fucking point of it at this point? You have to be this fucking spot on to pull it. But honestly, the net play scene emulation has been relatively just dead. It still is, kind of, but at least we've got RPCN now. We've got some land stuff that's working out on the Switch scene, which is great. Sadly, like PVSPP stuff is doing some improvements, but sadly no one's following it, which I find a bit depressing. It's like, oh, there's some really good shit going on here, but okay. Like some really good stuff. Like they're getting around certain communication issues, which I think is amazing.
All right, Leo. Let's change the game a bit, if you don't mind. Just wanna check the messages in the meanwhile, see if there isn't anything on my end. All right. Let's see what I can showcase next. All right. I think this is a favorite for a few people. Mario Kart Double Dash. I think.
See, every single, like the last week or so, every single fucking EPSPP build that's been coming up mostly has been around improving it for netplay, and specifically making it even better with Radman.
Oh, also,
Like,
guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry. You were saying, Blood?
Oh yeah. Although they just done so much shit, they just continue to do more shit. Like they fixed They did some ad hoc fixes
Mm-mm-mm.
on that shit. Oh god, how much shit they've been doing?
Yeah.
Making use of TCB, quick acting.
Let's do 50 cc's. Oh man, I remember this game. I remember this game. Then again, I'm still competing in leagues for the Parsec C&D Gaming Discord. Shout out to that place. They're really helpful when it comes to their leagues. All right, let's do Mushroom Cup. Yeah, 50 cc's. It's gonna be easy. So, besides, this is only showcase. Nah. To be fair, Blood, the whole PPSSPP thing. A is wait, what? Alright, no. It's circle. Why can't I fucking remember the circle is gas in Nintendo games? Like they're so yeah.
To be fair, that is also the case in PlayStation games, right? The moment you realise that West completely reversed it. They actually finally changed that in Japan with the PlayStation 5, and the Japanese fucking hated it.
Oh, it's triangle. God damn, it's triangle. Alright. Yoo-hoo-ka! Man, I love this game. Haven't played Mario Kart in a long ass minute. Yeah. And it's vibrating non-stop, man. Yo, man. So how have you been, Blood? Good?
But most of my time trying to get us to get 100 XP, so a bit tired from that.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Just watching all those scalpers.
Scalpers, huh? What are scalpers? I've heard it being tossed around like a...
They will use bots and they'll use tricks and shit to buy out all the most wanted items so that other people can't get them, and then resell them for a much more exorbitant price.
Okay.
So there's some base 38s that cost $650, and some of them are selling for $1,500.
Oh, got first place. Nice. I felt really bad at the whole win with Puzzle Fighter.
That's fine.
Oh, god damn it. I can't apparently, and I've noticed this a couple of times in a few tournaments. You can't over throttle the gas on the Mario Kart Double Dash. Actually, from Double Dash onwards, I think. Because apparently you would destabilize. Why they added that fucking thing, I never understand. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. Where I love this game, but I don't know. What's your favorite Mario Kart game if you had to pick?
Me personally?
Yes.
8.
8?
I really like it. Oh yeah, I really like it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna.
Eight and we are pretty solid.
Then I'm gonna say my favorite will be, and it's mostly because I've mostly played it. Would be Mario Kart OG, the SNES one. I think it was on the SNES. So, yeah, that one. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's most times played it. Kind of like why Tekken 3 is my favorite Tekken. So Mario Kart 8, does it? What did you say the reasons were for being your favorite?
Gameplay, the 200cc mode I really fucking love. Stage items that count as nice. I think it's generally the best one.
Oh man. So it has so they added 200 cc's. Is it?
Yeah.
Do they? Is the AI, does the AI overly cheat in that one?
Not really, no.
The thing. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat Deception. Oh, the sound. All right, let me check the sound real quick, Leo. All right. All right, Leo, the sound is jamming. It's good, whatever you want to call it.
It's jamming all over the place, man.
It's good. It's good. All right. Yeah, everything's good. I mean, the stream's good. Man, I miss Dino Crisis so much. Not sure what you feel about that, but
I don't really have an opinion on it.
okay. It's one of those series that I wanted to come back.
I'm aware of it. It's just I've played the first and second game years ago. I don't have much memory of them. All I really remember thinking is like, oh yeah, this is literally just Resident Evil.
Yeah, it was my best Resident Evil game, to be honest.
If it was, I probably would have remembered it more.
Back at the time is how I thought of it. You know, for me it was the best. The first one I think was the best. The second one was more action based than anything else. But it was still fun. It was like the Resident Evil 4 of that game, specifically of that game. Is how I felt. Even though nothing was changed, there was no from the back camera perspective or anything like that. Nah, I had a really good time playing that game. I beat it together without using the memory card. Back in the day, I couldn't afford one for my PS1. Oh
yeah.
Ah. Damn! These guys don't let up, do they? Koopa Troopa! Man.
Super duper pooper scooper.
Yo. Oh. Also, Max just announced, I guess, a big Corset tournament.
You know, like the tournament that I knew before there was any announcement? Like a good few months ago? Like a good few months ago that I was aware of?
Yeah.
How long ago was that? Because that was before he announced. That was before he announced it. But I already had an idea that's what he was doing.
I think it was at the time where
It was summer. It was fucking summer. Do you know what? It was before his kid was born.
yeah. Now, to be honest, I'm mostly looking forward to the use of Parsec than anything else. Like, it's gonna be big. Like, it's really gonna be big. Like, famous commentators, you know, people from the FGC, like the big guys, the old guys and new guys, whatever that means. I mean, I know about the old guys. I'm guessing one of them would be.
Wait. Oh, Bev. What what are you doing, Bev?
Probably what he think that works, but I am not gonna tell him what to do.
No. He's saying that they've got they're getting up for Tekken 4 television, and this is the game I'm kind of going a bit. What? They all like too hardcore.
They were playing it.
Were they playing hardcore?
Yeah, I think so.
And or was that just Dreamcast?
I'm not sure what they played on, but they had like a live stream of it not too long ago, 2 hours ago before. They were in the Discord. Bev was, probably getting some footage for the trailer or something like that. Then again, I don't know on what they were playing it on. I'm going to be honest with you. I only saw footage of the game via a live stream. They were talking about Snow Stage being really cool looking, something like that.
You know the funny thing is, I am thinking about adding DOA 2, but it's going to be DOA 2 Ultimate. Which is the OG Xbox version.
Yeah.
Which is the best version of DOA 2 back up. Because DOA 2 Ultimate isn't like, you know, they released DOA 2 Ultimate, DOA 2 Hardcore, and it's just like adding shit from Dreamcast. DOA 2 Ultimate is quite literally a remake.
To be fair, I am going to say this. I am not sure. Is there a possibility that was it DOA 3 you you showed me a couple of days ago?
Well, yesterday.
Yeah.
And DOA, the thing is, DOA 4 I can do. DOA 4 is one of the ones that I can actually do now, which is great. Honestly, the way that I'm thinking about it right now is I want to, before I put an OG Xbox game on there, I want to be able to treat it sort of like how I did Dolphin, where I want to be able to have at least more than one game in there, like ideally 3. And of course, those 3 games have to be on the Shadow itself, have to have impeccable performance. So sadly, DOA 3 works perfectly, but the frame rate isn't quite there when it comes to running it on the Shadow. So DOA, so there's 2 games I want to try, both of which I'm really confident about because they've been optimizing it very well for a long time. And that's DOA 2 Ultimate, and one of my favorites, Jet Set Radio Future.
Alright, you can press circle. Alright, so here's the thing though. What I was asking was something, I was just asking for the nature of emulation. But this is down the line, but let's say could the emulator improve performance to that degree where the DOA 4 could run impeccably on the Shadow?
Potentially. I need to test it, but from what I saw posted on the the Xenia on Xenia's Discord, the machine in question that was playing it off, clock speed was lower and of the same generation. Xenia's got so many fucking games working now all of a sudden. Jesus.
Actually, if I remember correctly, the last Icon tournament is a very loose term when it comes to Naruto's events. But yeah, we did have a league for the game. God damn it! 3 times in a row, getting hit. Anyways, yeah, we ran it on Xenia. I think it was on Xenia. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Icon ran. Well, for certain stages it ran good. Certain stages it was like the Matrix. Basically. That's for that game only. There's a lot of Xenia Parsec tournaments. So, tournament leagues. Right. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, you got cast by a weird little feature that's on my headset.
Okay, no worries there. No, Naruto did a few Xenia games, and one of it, I guess it's playable, is Def Jam Icon. The league, when we did it.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware that Xenia does that game a bit better than PCS3 does.
Oh, so it's also on...
It's on PCS3, but you can get it working pretty good, not perfect, but you have to mess around with a bunch of sounds. It's got a huge ass sound.
Alright.
Think of it very similar to how FIFA 10 was on RP system. You can get it to work if you make some huge ass sacrifices to do so.
Yeah. Seems like also the... Yeah. You were saying?
No. Oh no, I was just going to point out that Xenia has a bunch of games now that are exclusive to the 360 that are now working very, very fucking well.
Awesome.
So it does have that going for it now. Like one game I would love to do. So I'm pretty sure I have to check. I'm pretty sure they got this game perfect, but I want to have a check. But one game I think they fixed that I want to do, if we do 360, is the 360 version of Burnout Revenge.
Sure. I mean, but...
So much better. So much better than this, so much.
It's... Oh man, Burnout. I have yet to start the early games. The only Burnout game I have ever played was Burnout Paradise. You know, the PS2 game, I think. I don't know the exact name of it, but yeah.
Oh, no, it is called Burnout Paradise.
Oh, a shell and a banana, really? At the same time? Oh man, Mario Kart, it's so much fun to play. It's one of those rare Nintendo titles where I know it's tons to play. It's tons of fun to play. Don't get me wrong, Diddy Kong is all well and good, but I think the Mario Kart is the best one. It's the best kart racer. I want Crash Team Racing to be the best, but I don't think it is. Mario Kart has a bunch of titles that all are good. Crash Team Racing has only one game that's good. That's great actually, but yeah. And every game is good in quality in terms of Mario Kart.
Oh well. So here's another thing I just found out Xenia was weirdly a little bit better at. Is you know the arcadey FIFA games, the arcadey ones.
All right.
Yeah, most of them work. I mean, some people are saying up to FIFA 11.
Well, what I heard, and this was way back, and you probably heard me saying it before, but I'll say it again. Back when I was, I guess, a staunch PC player, I guess, and didn't touch console games. I was told that the console versions for PES and FIFA were better. Like the PC games were not even that good.
Well, the PC versions were ironically based off the PS2 versions.
Yeah, that's bad. So yeah, so I'm guessing a lot of like the PS3 and Xbox 360 games that had FIFA or PES were better. I'm guessing, correct? Mm.
Mm.
I'm just,
But,
I,
well, PES 2006 came out on 360, I think, on launch.
hmm. Oh man, I gotta say I really appreciate Leo live streaming this. Also, we're at the most we have, as far as I can see, six viewers at one point, which I gotta thank the people to watch the stream. Yeah. Strange, no one has suggested Wipeout yet. Probably because we don't have racing fans here. Yeah. But that's a very underrated game, man. Not sure what you think about Wipeout games.
Well, I think we spoke about that not that long ago.
Actually, let me pause the game for a moment. Something just smelled. I wonder if it's my place. If it's my... No, it's not.
Nah, don't worry, it's just fire.
Hmm? Something was smelling like burnt. So sometimes my power supply would give a trace of burnt. You know?
Wait, what?
Sometimes. It's just the rare occurrences of it.
I don't like the sound of that, but yeah, my
No, my old
my starts the basic parts of internally combusting. Just past your theory.
The thing is, it kind of went up in smoke. One it was one of my. It might have been the second one. Might have been the second power supply, or the first one. I don't remember. I know that they went up in smoke. They didn't combust, but they just there was like smoke coming out of it. Yeah. Then I found out that the reason for that was unstable power, I guess power feed or something like that.
One thing I always think buying a mouse finder is you want to get one that's like rated like a high rating like dog or something, because of one thing that the high power ratings do is they filter their better filtering the bad shit, having more clean.
Whoa! Oh man, Leo, you're good. I suck at this game, by the way. Even though I've finished a couple of first places. Yeah, man. I don't know, like, yeah, my country doesn't have quality when it comes in to, I guess, hardware parts. Come on, really? The red shell of death. Dude.
Well, it looks like, well, look at the quest. You know, there's a freaking battle on the last game. That's what I'm doing. And I'm on first sleep. Then I'm book 3, but 3 games. I fucking hate 2 I do it every time, you know that.
I know. No, no. Oh.
So right now, I would be voting,
I mean, even if I voted for my games, which I'm not, I'm probably gonna vote for something that's gonna make things a whole lot clearer.
I think what I would do is I'd vote for DOA to hardcore. And
Damn it! Oh man,
DOA to hardcore. Killer Instinct. Maybe Pop. Line up the, which then the current state got a couple other games on there, so I'll have to stick with it.
Oh damn! Ooh, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna vote for, to be honest. I might vote for the things that gonna decide to win it quickly. So. I don't know, like, we've had some good people along, some good turnouts when it comes to Tekken 7, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and Soul Calibur 6. At least that's what I think.
I think the only thing I like about the House Anniversary event shit, none of the guys, like only one guy in there is like a Parsec regular for like a part in the event. That's like my only reservation right now.
Well, the thing is, the votes I'm gonna count as valid are people that have tested Parsec for successful. Everything else is, yeah. Let's see how this is. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. I mean. Let's all right, Leo, let's play Bloody Roar, a Bloody Roar game. All right, should be good. I think you like this game, Leo. It it's a 3D game, but it plays way too much like I mean, it's really combo heavy is what I'm trying to say. It's I haven't seen a game like this before. Is what I'm trying to
Roar Extreme.
say. No one has tried to mimic it, so. Oh, come on. Forgot it was a circle-based game. Alright, let's get my character in. Gato. Ta-da. It's circle. Yeah, it's circle. It's a Japanese game. Japanese games usually use the circle as a confirmation button. Yeah, or usually Nintendo games at this point. Eh. We'll probably have to set the games to 3 rounds for tournaments, but yeah, yeah. Basically, what it is yeah, you transform into an animal. There are supers. Bakuryu. I am the lion.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
And there is a block button, so. Sale. Over agora.
Get ready.
Huh? Може не содлучил то. Да. А? По-добре. Circle. Busuzima.
Ready? Round 1. Get ready.
It's start. Yeah, start to skip.
Final round. Get ready.
Are you here? Give me cash, plus.
Round two. Get ready. Fight. KO.
Not bad.
Final round. Get ready. Fight. KO.
Doo-doo-doo.
Round one. Get ready. Fight! Round two. Get ready. Fight! Final round. Get ready. Fight! Gato! Marvel!
Marvel, huh?
Round one. Get ready. Fight! KO! Round two. Get ready. Fight! Gato! Bakuryu! Round one. Get ready. Fight! Round two. Get ready. Fight! Got
Nice, man.
Round one. Get ready. Fight! Round two. Get ready. Fight! Gato, Hugo. Round one. Get ready. Round two. Get ready. Fight!
I pressed start twice. Well, you can pick whatever you want to play, Leo. I guess we're doing this. Okay.
出くわしたな。切り上げる切り上げる受け止めるえい受け止める受け止める
ディバイド。
なかなかやる気が月輪甘いカウンターよっはっカウンター甘いカウンターなかなかやるなかなかやるやるじゃんカウンターすねが甘いしれっとなかなか悪いね甘いカウンターなかなかやる月輪しれ
ブレイクダウン。
私の名膝場数は無駄に踏んでるみたい面倒なのと出くわしたな
ファーストクローズ。ディバイド。カウンター。
切り上げるなかなかやるやっカウンターなかなか切り上げる当てよう切り上げるはっやっ切り上げるやっよっ当てよう当てようカウンターよっカウンター切り上げる目は覚めたか
セカンドクローズ。ディバイド。
爪が当たれ無事カウンター月輪爪がカウンターこっちだカウンターなかなかやるカウンター月輪よっカウンター爪が前よっカウンターよっ
ウィン。サードクローズ。ディバイド。
寝てる場合じゃなくなかなかそれじゃダメだよっ月輪よっカウンター面倒なのと出くわしたな通らせてもらいます
ファーストクローズ。ディバイド。
月輪前よっ月輪まだ顔つける爪が甘いなかなかやるカウンターカウンターカウンター爪が甘いはっカウンター月輪爪が返しカウンターよっ悪いねなかなかやる
セカンドクローズ。ディバイド。
Alista.
月輪 快なのが現れたな。
楽しませてちょうだい。ファーストクローズ、ディバイド、痛い。
月輪
うまいな。
よっ
カウンター。
月輪
まるで口をしみの。行きなさい。回し出しなさい。カウン逃がさないわ。カウン
月輪
お上手。うがちなカウン行きなさい。よっカウン
月輪
まるで消え
月輪
まるで消え
虹月輪
お上手。痛い出しなさい。
目が甘い
カウンもう
月輪
行きなさい。うがちなさい。ほれ
連月輪よっ
逃がさないわ。さあ逃がさないわ。
まだ
逃がさないわ。逃がさないわ。セカンドクローズ、ディバイド。
月輪
まるで
我に
もったい
月輪
もったいな。
月輪
まるで回りた苦しみなさい。逃げないできない。
我に
もったいな。
月輪
回し出しられください。回り
我に
もったいな。回り逃がさない。出し逃がしなさい。まるできそら回り出しなさい。行きなさい。
目が甘い月輪
もったい
風よ
もったいな。
月輪目は覚めたか
サードクローズ、ディバイド。まるで回りがちなさい。
月輪
もったいな。調子に乗っちゃう。
我に
まるで消えてくる。いきなりうがちゃう。もったいな。
我に
お上手。砕きなさい。無駄。砕きなさい。砕きなさ
月輪
い。もった差し。いかん。
月輪
もったそら。どう痛い。
爪が甘く
逃がさない。
寝てるば爪でブレーキダウン月輪よくできました
みんな
とだけ言っておく
リンリン。
面倒なのと出くわしたな
ファーストクローズ、ディバイド。
まだ倒れるわけにはいかない当たれ風よ無事月輪当たれよなかなかやる目が甘いよ我
少しずつ。セカンドクローズ、ディバイド。
に無事
氷の髪を
我になかなか月輪
これからだ。
当たれ風よ
全身これで。
目が甘い我にこっちだよっなかなかやる
ハリバイ。これからだ。
風よなめる自由自分だ目は覚めたか
サードクローズ、ディバイド。
なかなかやる無事当たれ
これからだ。
無事無事よっ無事
まだだ。
無事
クローズディバイド
手強いなかなかバレン勝てよよっバレンよっバレンゲズリバレン爪が甘いいい打ち込みだ爪が甘い
セカンドクローズディバイド
目は覚めたか
サードクローズディバイド
まだ倒れるわけになかなかよっ寝てる場合じゃない爪が甘い悪いねなかなか悪くない
ウィンナー
楽しめた厄介なのが現れたな確認を開始
ファーストクローズディバイド
フロアワールホイロットくるくる近づけまだ倒れたホイロットくるくるホイタの正面爪が甘いホイタのパンなかなか違うなかなかホイロットくるなかなかやる悪いねパパホイタのパパ転がれなかなかやるホイロットくるくる正面なかなかやるそんなセフセフ今じゃあ前よ悪いねパパで正面アタックだセフセフホイールホイロットくるホイール寝てる場合じゃダメ悪いねレジュームオペレーションホイールパパに牽制フィールドビデオ対象の認識を下方修
セカンドクローズディバイド
そんなパパがホイタの正面ホイ悪いねセフセフ悪いねパパでそんな悪いねパパでありがとうホイール爪が甘い近づい爪が甘い悪いねセフセフ無回転ホイロットくるくる転がれホイそんなパパで赤なレンゲスピン が現れたな。
What do I s-
ファーストクローズディバイド
なかなかやる。バレない。ゲスリン高くつく。ゲスリン入れ。ゲスリンそれが僕らがそれよ。バレない。それで終わり。攻撃。バレない。入れ。かけよう。ゲスリンいい打ち込みだ。目は覚めた。
Mm,
セカンドクローズ
man, you're good.
なかなかやられ。目だ。バレない。高くつくからね。なかなかやられ。無事。なかなかやられ。なかなかやられ。なかなかやられ。無事。それで終わり。なかなかやられ。爪が甘い。無事。
サードクローズディバイドブレイクダウン
Yeah, seems like Yuzuriha is a good character to play. Where am I?
セカンドクローズディバイド
寝てる場合じゃない。
All right, I think. I think that would be it for today's
アンダーナイトインバース
backspace. I think that would be it for today's stream. I'd like to thank each and every one of you that watch the live stream. This live stream will be uploaded to YouTube later today. So we do casual events every Tuesday and Wednesday. Big thanks to Leo for live streaming this. Speaking of which, Chocobo Racing, the Chocobo Racing and Soul Calibur 2 games that I showcased are gonna be as tournament on Sunday. If you want to join, chill, what at or whatnot, you have the Discord in the description. And with that said, yeah, we can end the stream right now. Um, so I guess I'll see you at the next gathering. Leo, you can close the stream.